My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I'm pretty sure it's Robert time. And on top of that, I'm also pretty sure that we are 80 or 81, one or the other, streak. Episodes down in the streak, runs down in the streak rather. Lich kills in the streak. Streaks in the streak. That's right, it is a streak of all streaks. Does a streak of all streaks contain itself? That's the thing that I am concerned about mainly. And we're going to be trying to answer over the course of the next 45 to 55 minutes. Depending on exactly how fair we get in the early game. Come on. If you just let Robot jungle for like 15 minutes, he's so good. Alright, let's try and focus here because I'm trying to autopilot my way through this, but that's not how you play a Robot run. That's how you play a pilot run. Sorry. That's how you play every other character, right? But Robot requires a little more concentration on my part. I have to respect the bot. I really do. Because if you don't respect the bot will respect you, and you're not going to like it when the bot respects you. His respect comes with death and shame and incredible sadness at the loss of 81 episodes of streaking. As well as all the hours entailed. I think at this point, a solid almost fifth of my playtime in this game is spent not dying without a single death. Oh man, when I think about it like that, I feel a lot better about it all. I do force the weapon from the first floor as this guy. Just because the worst case scenario is you get these. And against them, your basic pistol and the coolant leak is actually really good. Okay, I need to not call in a wall anymore. So usually I would go back down there just to get closer, but that's actually way too close to a wall at the moment. Okay, and done. Did you summon? You did, you did. Okay, and we're good. There should be no good reason that I take damage from this point on. Yeah, I'm gonna blank that, because I stupidly rolled really early. Thankfully, I did have not only one extra blank, but another after if it was necessary. Yikes! That's not exactly what I was looking for. Plunger. We're not immune to poison, despite the fact that we're a robot. Look, see? So... Man, Plunger's mostly just going to be looking for secret rooms for me. Okay, nothing there. And I guess knockback when it's necessary? Yikes. Okay. Just trying to... Beautiful. Sort this out so that I don't destroy the water. Although, again, it wouldn't matter if I did destroy the water barrel in this room, because coolant leak just goes... I hope I don't walk into the next room and suddenly it's immediately a great opportunity for coolant leak. Because I just wasted it. I didn't need to do that. We did get an armor as well as the master round after the boss, so we're fucking ecstatic about that right now. Just ask me, I'll tell you. There's almost a 0% chance I open that naturally. But since there's so many easy ways to teleport back here, I'll hold off on blowing it up. As the robot, I want as much junk as possible, rather than... I want junk the item, rather than junk items. Because junk the item will give us a 5% damage up per junk I have. And especially considering the fact that I'm going to be actively buying all armor I find in every store. With very little exception. I'm not going to have enough money to buy all of the keys in order to just have a run where I have full keys, right? So if I'm not going to be able to buy all of the keys, I should use my keys as sparingly as possible. Which also feeds back in on the idea of not wanting to open low-quality chests. Yikes, though, on both of these being really, really low. That's a rough first floor. Tell you what. I think armor on this floor is 25, and a key is 20. Should be able to get one of each. If they're on offer, that's not to say that they definitely will be. I'm just hoping. Very hopeful man. Right, I already know what that room is. This room is almost certainly adjacent to a secret room. Oh. Oh. Well, here's the thing. There's only one key here. So I can't even get the A key. Shit. I did absolutely everything I could have done, rather, to get a key. Okay. What other options do I possibly have to get a key? There's a secondary secret room possibility. The secondary secret room would have to be adjacent to a standard room. Since I've already found a secret room that is adjacent to a special room in a secret room that's adjacent to the shop, the secondary secret room would have to be adjacent to a normal room. There's almost no locations for it in this map, though. I'm gonna do my due diligence here. Typically, I wouldn't. Typically, I'd just go, alright, fair enough, shit draw, fair enough, let's move on. But especially as this character, because of my utter terror at the idea of losing this streak, and this being the most difficult character to continue it with, I'll check all reasonable avenues for a secret room. Pretty certain we just ran out as well. Yeah, no, because that's entirely covered as well. Like, it can be adjacent to the entrance room, and it can be adjacent to this room, but both of those supremely unlikely. I think... Ugh. Yep, we're done. Alright, I'm gonna shoot both of the brown chests, because there is a very, very small chance, but a chance, that they drop a key when you shoot them. Okay. Obviously, if I opened it, it would cost me a key, so... Even if it contained it... There we go. We fucking did it. We did it! Oh, man. That is what I am talking about. Prioritization, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off with that sweet, sweet A key. What you know about A key, motherfucker? I'm so happy. Sponge! Hello! We're not going to be affected by poison anymore. What you know about that? Yeah! Get hype. It's sorry. It's not okay that that worked. The chance for a key to be contained in that is like maybe 1%. Whew. Alright. That A key got me high. Alright, let's take them all out. Should be able to use my base pistol for the entirety of this floor. Yeah, I'll take the... Yeah, I'll take... Yes. Just yes. A very serious yes to literally everything that is being offered to me. Thank you very much. Alright. Pretty much my only worry on this floor is if I run into a predictive round. You know the predictive rounds. The veteran shotgunkin and the lead bulletkin. I think in that case, I will just immediately swap over to the AK. I mean, there is one in the center there, but they've been quite supremely poisoned, so yeah, I'm pretty certain I can just circle strafe around. I would have used coolant leak in this room if I thought it was really going to help us. But there's so many enemies in this room that spew poison or track poison behind them that I figured it would immediately be overwritten. Alrighty then. They were staying a little too close for comfort. I think that was the correct decision there as well. Beautiful. I am so happy. Because the shop on this floor is going to be locked. Isn't it incredibly important that I have this A key? By the skin of my teeth as well. Oh, man. There we go. There was both a Pupulon and a lead round in there, as well as a ghost that couldn't really be predicted. The weapon swap was really, really necessary. This one can actually pretty much check for secret rooms. This is effectively always going to be just a piece of armor for me. Because as much as I love you, Hilton, I'm not doing I'm not doing Abby of the True Gun on a robot run. I'm so sorry. We would have to be a truly unprecedented level of ridiculously powerful for me to even consider it. Did you have armor? No. Cool. You've got a key. Do I want to buy a key? Let me just quickly think about that. Let me run that past my lawyers. Let me run that past my accountant, see if it's in the budget. My accountant's come back to me and said, no, you have no budget for useless, trivial shit, Ryan. You goddamn moron. Okay. He didn't need to be that, didn't need to be that inflammatory with me, but fair enough. They made their point clear. Okay. Yeah, I've not picked up anything else yet. Which is to say, I'm pretty certain that I'm going to be forcing the weapon on this floor. And that's still really important for me to be doing as well. Don't forget the fact that AK, like, effectively, in terms of weaponry, I have an AK-47 as my only weapon right now. Plunger doesn't really count as far as I'm concerned. That looks like a mimic to me. It's giving no signs of being a mimic, but I've got my eye on you. And the follow-up is grenade. Okay. Still taking no hits. That's right, clean bong. Just put it in the outlet 3-prong. Come on. There we go. Ah, shit. I might actually consider just, like, legit blanking. Never mind. Apparently I was too late to even consider that. So at this point, it pretty much looks like I came down to this floor to pick up a piece of armor that I then immediately dropped. Okay. Please stop dropping all of these hearts. They're nice, but not helpful. Next floor, we can much more easily go back to using the robot's right hand. So I'm more okay with using this right now, just to try and guarantee a quick kill. Okay. Especially since I know this can be used at quite ridiculous range. Same with the plunger as well, to be honest. But hey, it's out as well. Nice. Thankfully, this too can be used at quite ridiculous range. Okay. My hand got to the very edge of my mouse pad there. I almost actually fucked up a roll as a direct result of it, so I might have to use a blank here. Okay, never mind. It depended on the attack pattern. This is not one that I would need to. Beautiful. I think we also got one armor on an early room here, and now we've got another armor here, so... We're also getting amazingly poor weaponry. Like, I'm actually astounded. Okay. It doesn't matter if the A key is out of bullets, by the way. You can still open things as long as you're holding the A key out. So that's why I was so not worried that I was expending all of the ammunition in it. Don't worry. I know my stuff about the AK-47. I think I might sell off a bunch of my stuff here. This gun is not useful at all to me. This gun is also not useful at all to me. This one can be gun munched with something else because this is green tier, so I will hold on to it. The rolling eye is not that useful either. This is because, effectively, I have... hang on. Couldn't even be adjacent to this room. I think I checked the adjacencies in there. And the one down there. I checked them in there, but I didn't use a blank. Alright. I'll blank this room, and then I'll blank the exit. Okay. Effectively, because I've got infinite currency in terms of money... Sorry, in terms of keys, but I need to step it up in terms of money so that I can make sure that I can purchase every single piece of armor that comes up for sale. With that said, it is worth noting, the game is being a little stingy in terms. That is to say, not a single piece of armor offered yet. So far, what the fuck, video game? 2 pieces. 1 piece, okay. My favorite high seas based anime? It's the only one I know of. And I'm sure someone's gonna say, actually, that doesn't technically classify as anime. Actually, it was a manga first, so it's classified as animated manga, or like there's gonna be some nuance difference that I'm not gonna know. Dude. I like Cowboy Bebop, that's about it. I've watched 2 episodes of One Punch Man, I thought both of them were pretty good. Oh, and I'm watching through Full Metal Alchemist. That's it, and I want to watch Samurai Champloo. Does that count? Does that give me some cred? I think a large part of the problem that I have with things like that with engaging with the zeitgeist in terms of popular media is I don't like to watch anything unless I know I'm gonna love it. I try and give things a chance. I really do. But sometimes I get 3 or 4 episodes into a series and I'm like, cool, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't for me. And I gave it 5 seasons. By the way, so did CBS, I think, gave it 5 seasons. Or is it ABC? I can't remember exactly what network puts that one on. Apparently it's getting good again, but it lost me. You get to lose me once. Fool me once, can't get fooled again. Because you've already fooled me. And then, of course, invariably, the shows that I do pick up early and then like, they get cancelled. Of course. Of course, the universe can't let me have anything. Firefly? Yeah. Hannibal? Immediately off the chopping block. I heard Alan Tudyk was on a new show. It was, whatchamacallits? Yeah, that's what it was called. Powerless? It got cancelled. I haven't even checked that one out. I don't know if it's good or not, but it has Alan Tudyk in it. And Ron Funches. And I like the both of them. I think they're real affable dudes. I don't know, maybe that one was actually god-awful and I shouldn't complain that it was cancelled. At least, I guess this is what I'm saying. NBC, give me a chance to decide whether or not a show is bad before you cancel it, okay? Run all of your networking decisions past me. Obviously, in the first instance, it was Fox. And... hang on. I think it was NBC for Hannibal as well. NBC's Hannibal, right? Whew! Okay, I can't believe we didn't take damage to the... beholstering there. Because it looked so close to dealing damage to me so many times when I was rolling through this attack specifically. Come on. Beautiful! Another flawless fight. And armor awarded at the end as well, so it's like getting a double bonus. Good lord, the crossbows. Actually, this is only the second bow I've been awarded. I shouldn't complain. Yet. We had a run where we were awarded pretty much every bow in the game. It was weird. To say the very least, it was a little bit weird. I figured that the game just got stuck on one patch of items and kept giving me the next available item. So it was giving me all of the bows in a row. But of course, that assumes that the item ID for all of the bows is consecutive. Or are consecutive, rather. Whew. Alright. Still haven't even visited an item room this floor yet. Nice. That's me saying nice, just pure of the fact that it means I've got a lot more to do here. And I've been enjoying this floor so far, so more to explore. Rather more floor to explore. Yeah. One down, other one beautiful. Could not have handled that room better. Obviously I didn't need to fire off those 2 pot shots at the very end. They didn't help anyone, but they didn't hurt anyone either. Which is exactly why they didn't help anyone, so fair enough. Okay. Because I couldn't put down lightning, I was certain that even firing that entire time wasn't going to take out the enemy. And if I had to survive through 2 barrages there, I was possibly going to get hit. So instead I just swapped off. Using those strong weapon swap tactics. Trying to engage that weapon swap meta. Yuck. Icebreak. Okay, so we've got, in my own honest opinion, let me preface, 2 of the worst green weapons in the game. Okay. It's Gun Muncher. Let's get a Gun Muncher. We've got no special on this floor yet, so a Gun Muncher easily could be spawning. Or rather, could have already spawned and we just haven't found it yet. I know I haven't purchased the armor in the store yet. I wanted to make sure that we didn't have, like, a jelly man with some ridiculous bounty that I definitely needed to buy. I needed to kill those a little faster there. Okay. I'm so glad that I got this A key, because we've had 0 key drops. 0 key drops this entire game. If we didn't get this A key on the first floor, we may well have been fucked by this point already. I just want to make it so clear to people that I said exactly what was going to happen on the first floor. I called my shot and then did it. In specific, I said, you know, as this character is really important. See, this is supposed to be a health up. It's going to do nothing. Well, I mean, it does give me a Guan Stone, but the ones that are only a health up by themselves do nothing. But I called my shot, right? I said, on this first floor, we're going to have to work as hard as possible to get this. And I laid out the different ways that we could possibly get the key. Are you fucking kidding me? This is actually a little bit better. Hey, guess what? It's another bow. It's a little bit better because we have a huge accuracy up, courtesy of the rounds that we're firing. Electric rounds. But I did. I called my shot. I said that we're going to need that. Here's the ways that we can get it. I will persist and give it my absolute all to try and specifically get it because we are playing a very, very difficult character. And then we did it. And it turns out it was incredibly fucking important. Also, as it turns out, there's literally no way that I would be taking this run to the Abbey of the True Gun. Look at my fucking weapons. Are you kidding me? That's just not okay. I can use the robot's right hand next floor. I shouldn't use the robot's right hand next floor. I'll try and use it for as much of the floor as I can, but I've got to be very, very, very clear. And very honest with myself as well. I've got to swap when I need to swap. None of this showboating, oh, I can use the regular shotgun all floor. I don't know what's wrong with that. Kind of bullshit. Yeah, fair enough. I don't even need that. I just wanted it in case a Keyman shop showed up, but it's worth saying, you know, the chances of that are kind of ridiculously small. And then even on top of that, the chances of me not having the keys to buy whatever I want from one by that point in the game are also quite small. Sorry, it was just really important that I thin out this room because the motion of the ocean makes that a little difficult. Oh, hello, Gundromeda Strain. Yes, please. All enemies are now 25% weaker. Which is to say, they only have 75% of the HP bar that they previously would have had. I'm actually going to accept this guy's challenge already. Just because I like seeing the prompt at the bottom of the screen that says, map complete. What can I say? I'm a sucker for the kind of Skinnerbox challenge completion. Set me up with a completable goal, I'll get my way through it. I'd be one of those schlubs that gamification would be super effective on. I mean, it already works on me! The fucking MyFitnessPal app. Oh, god damn it. Also, no reason that I should have opened that yet, but there's also no reason I shouldn't have opened it. Yeah, if it was a mimic, I would have been punished. Okay. I was wrong. Whee! Make our way through. Come on, let's make our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, it still just goes in this gun, because it's the only one that I'm really going to use. And the other ones are also only lacking a very minimal amount of ammunition. That was not the world's best maneuvering, but it did work out. I'm not going to say that just because it works out, it was good. But I will say that there's kind of some inbuilt saving mechanic in my brain that just clicked on and was like, oh shit, you're about to take damage. Here we go, panic strats. Sometimes the panic strats are amazing, sometimes the panic strats are absolutely abysmally and horrible. In this case, they were good. That started firing a lot more quickly than I was expecting, actually. Oh, right, of course, I can't even get caught by that. I was terrified for a second there about the idea of being caught by the... You know, I can take that, it doesn't matter. If a key's not available in the store, I'll actually be happy. See, the fucked up thing here is everything. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, I'm not flawlessing this, so... If that was what you were thinking was gonna go on, get that thought out your mind. Like, as long as they don't exactly do that attack, I've got a reasonable chance. Please let me get back down to the bottom of the map. It's the only place where I feel safe. Don't you disappear. Good. I had to use my extra blank, but you know what? I actually saved 2 armor with that. And that's 100% fine. Thank you. Thank you, game. We now have a legitimate boss weapon. The AU gun does 100 damage per shot. It's a ridiculously powerful boss weapon. It is really, really good. Obviously, you need to make sure that you don't attack so fast as to get damage gated, but them's the breaks with the best weapons in the game. Them's the breaks. I was so close, millimeters away from taking that hit. I think something I find exciting about doing robot runs, and there's a sentence I never really thought I was going to say, is that you're always really just like one fucking bad flaw or stupid decision away from peril. Not death, necessarily. Like, I can make a couple bad decisions here and I'd still be alive. But from peril. Because every hit is permanent, as I keep stressing. Because shit, it stresses me, so I'll stress it to you. Every hit is permanent. I think I've taken 2 damage as this character so far? 2? 1? Yeah, there's... Alright, we'll check what the other one is. If that's a weapons chest, I might still open it, because it could be sling, it could be Winchester's rifle, it could be, you know, blah, 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 blah. If it is a passive, I'll destroy it and hopefully get junk. Because that junk is 5% damage up for me. I don't know if I ended up finishing up that sentence and explaining what junk is to me. Okay, so the other one's a gun. That's a weapon. Alright, fine. Yikes. Wrong decision. That was one bad decido right there. That's what I'm calling decisions now, decidos. What do you think? Just trying it out for a spin. Oh, strongly negative. Alright, fair enough. I'll take it back to the workshop. Alright, Space Friend. I forgot that I had him. I literally just picked him up. I already forgot. That's how little I care. Yeah, no, it's this one. Beautiful. Huh. Yeah, let me just get that cigarettes. I can increase my coolness by permanently decreasing my life. Alright, my map is complete. I'll go to you. What up? Boing! Do I have anything that bouncy bullets is going to be bad with? No. Good. There was no armor in that store either. I did purchase the glass command stone because I am going to have, you know, assuming that I don't get to the next store and the next store has 2 pieces of armor or anything like that. I'll probably be, you know, rich-ish? Rich-ish? I'll have a little more money than I need. So I may as well start spending it on things that might turn out to be quite useful. Okay, I saw the round bouncing back at me and I was like, fuck! Immediately tried to dodge it. It was my round. God damn it. Oh, thank you for the armor. Is this still my best room clear? Fucking is. That's another thing. This is also my best weapon. It was my boss weapon for 3 floors in a row. 4 floors in a row, actually, because it was also... Oh, no, because it wasn't my boss weapon on the first floor. So 3 floors in a row. Right. I'm actually going to hazard a guess here and say, if I didn't call my shot and then go get all of the resources, I might have already lost this run by this point. Which just makes me all the more proud. That's, of course, you know, hang on. It is worth considering for a second. Would I have still shot them even if I didn't call my shot? Would I have still shot both of the chests? For example, would I have destroyed the chest, rather? Let's not use the word shot so often. It'll become confusing, right? Would I have still destroyed both of those chests? Yeah, probably. But if I wasn't holding out hope that one of them might drop a key, then I easily could have justified going and opening the blue chest first. In which case, I would have played myself. So yeah, no, I still think it's important, because it decided the order in which I resolve things, and the order in which I resolve things decided exactly what my success was with getting this A key. Beauty. We've got a blank shrine, but if the blank shrine dropped armor, I'd be happy. So, of course, what I need to think about here is, do I ever really want to risk taking a hit just so that I have a blank shrine usage? No, not really. Not at all. In fact, I just prefer to blank anytime I think I'm about to take damage. I think even just without any other items, as this character, Full Metal Jacket might be really good. Oh, wow. That's just another room clear weapon. That's another boss clear weapon. Unfortunately, none of them were armor. But even without any other items, I think Full Metal Jacket might just be good. Because anytime you take a hit, it's bad, so... Hang on, entering from the top. That 100% of the time has to be the Chucklefuck brothers. What's their name? These guys. Trigger Twins. Okay, I'm really glad that I managed to stop that attack pattern before it continued, because that was going to be really annoying. Yeah, you can see this does a lot of damage. I don't know if I mentioned. Alright, Needler, death by 1,000 needles. This one's not going to be particularly effective, but it will find secret rooms, so... It'll find secret room like no one's fucking business. Also, if we happen to get damage up, or if we somehow ended up with the magic bullets that are in the shop, then it would be a lot better. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, there's actually just a stupid... How? What? The amount of those there is ridiculous. I'm only mad because that was both of my glass Guan stones there. The other one was the weapon. Okay, so we'll actually go for the trash here. Ammo drop, fine. Refill my AU gun. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna complain about that one. It is worth mentioning at this point that because I have 4 keys held, the value of my AK-47 is super low. So if I get the ability to, you know, sell it or gun munch it or anything like that, I should. Because the AK-47 doesn't need to be around anymore. I have enough keys to finish out this run. Probably not going to use it, but who knows, right? I kind of want the AK-47. Why do I want the AK-47? To have a secondary backup room clear? Yeah, it's worth. Dude, if I can get, fuck, what's it called? Duct tape. If I can get duct tape, I can make AK-94. Yeah, man, let's get us an AK-94. Continue using the one that has the lower ammunition count. Because obviously, if we happen to get a ammo drop soon, it'll be more useful if I've exhausted one rather than slightly exhausted 2 weapons. 5 left in this. Oh, that means we used 120 already on this floor. It's kind of ridiculous. This gun is also a lot better due to the accuracy up that we have from the battery bullets. This gun is almost pinpoint accurate at the moment, actually. Almost. Within the error margins of the size of a typical character, it's really accurate. I've either taken 2 hits this run, or 3. Either or, I'm quite proud of myself. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot fucking toot. That was going to be the only safe time to do that. Obviously, you didn't want to roll forwards while that was coming after you. Fine. God, I didn't want to go through this because this sucks now. There we go. We'll kill you with bouncy bullets. Dealing with that map when they don't come to you is just fucking annoying. I still will use the A key for the free open here. Is that better? Not significantly, but it is. It's not significantly better, but it is better. If this had a decoy effect as well, then it would be way better, but... Thank you. I flipped that table basically just to create a small blank effect to destroy that. Alright. Gundrometer Strain is doing goddamn work. I got stuck to the turret. I couldn't move. You could actually see me strafing left and nothing going left. Go. I would like shadow bullets, especially since I'm using a quite quick firing weapon. But obviously armor is going to be my highest priority. It has been said that I underestimate the strafe gun. I have no qualms about saying that you're almost certainly right. I do know the method of firing for it though. The kind of like pulse fire. Try and make sure that you don't... try and make sure that you don't bypass... overload the boss with damage. Specifically so that you don't, boss armor out. Another thing that was mentioned in particular with reference to that was that I should have glued the cat's needles. What's it called? Needler. Cat claw? Cat whisker? Something. It's a weapon that auto aims and has pretty much the same effect as the strafe gun, though a little less damage. Quite a lot less damage, actually. I should have glued that. Fuck. I want Full Metal Jacket now with the other one. The gold amulet. So I'll need the ability to steal if I want that. What was I trying to say? I was trying to say something. Not that it was particularly important. Nothing I've ever said was. But I like to pretend it is from time to time so that I can have a self-esteem of any size. I'm kidding. I don't have a self-esteem. What gun am I using now? Hey, yikes. Thanks for the accuracy up, I guess. So this is going to be not the most... Not the worst trial I've ever been in. 2 AKs. Already run out of ammunition here. It's 1,000 rounds. To be fair, it did only clear this much of the floor. If you're wondering why I've got the Casey, if I'm not going to use the Casey ever. So I'm not going to use the Casey because it requires me to be too up close and personal, and that's just too risky for this character who, you know, every hit matters. Damn it. I knew it was going to happen. And if you're wondering why I have it, it's so that I have higher levels of curse, so that I get more ammo drops. Ammo drops. Beautiful. Damn it! Thought I was actually going to footwork my way out of that final hit there. You can see a lot of this damage is born of targets that, if I were doing a little more damage, I would have already killed by the time they hit me. I don't know how I got that far, but I need you to die right. I remember it took me 1 cycle to get through his HP last time, so I was pretty certain he was going to die before he threw out his arm again. But still, that was a lot closer than I wanted. I know there's an ammo drop in the store, it's just paying for ammo? Yuck. Especially when there's so many better things on offer. I mean, I'm not going to be using any of those weapons against the boss right now. So I can delay that decision making for a while. I've obviously got the demon head on the offhand so that I can deal with the skulls should and when they appear. Got him. Whew. I'm gonna run out of ammunition in this gun before we run out of boss in this room, but that's more than okay. Up close weaponry? I can't actually use the Casey here. I probably should. So the Casey also does 100 damage per hit. It's worth noting. Did a fair amount of damage, actually. This should 2-cycle. I have no speed up and no dodge roll up, so all of these dodge rolls are au natural. Beautiful. Spanked the ever-loving shit out that heart, yo! Unfortunately, it does look like ammo is going to be our primary concern. So, with respect to that, actually going to be going armor and then ammo for one of my pistols. See, I can wait a lot longer to get the ammo for the AU gun, so I can just try and hope that I get that over the course of the next floor. There's no reason not to just put it in the AK rather than the AK. And there's nothing I can afford in the other store anymore. That's unfortunate, but you know, I feel that was the mature and correct decision. If I had the ability to steal, I would have stolen something from each shop. I would have stolen the full metal jacket, and I would have stolen the gold amulet. The gold amulet would also trigger anytime I take damage, because it would trigger on my armor breaking, and then it just kills everything in the room. So anytime I take damage, I'm pretty much guaranteed not to take damage again in the room, because nothing can survive that. Well, few things. Hence, pretty much guaranteed, rather than definitely guaranteed. I've evidently run out of patience, because rather than waiting here for them to come up, I went to them. Okay, cool. This is not the wrong direction. It might be a little bit of a long way around. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, no, that doesn't synergize with any of my shit anymore. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Ah, that used to synergize with guns. Now it doesn't synergize with guns. Although now I'm perfectly accurate, so. I remember, I used to get so excited. Used to almost heart skip a beat when I saw that that item. And now it's just like, yeah, right, yeah. Well, I mean, my heart kind of skips a half beat, and then it remembers, wait a second. I'm so fucking glad that all of the things that I was talking about in terms of ammo came true and paid off in a big way. Even just for ammo conservation purposes, I should just use the turret a lot more. It looks like it saved me a hell of a lot of ammunition there. I'll actually, I'll be truthful with you. I'll actually be truthful with you, because usually, you know, I'm fucking lying through my teeth at all times. My name isn't even Ryan. I'm not gonna follow that up with what my real name is. Are you kidding me? I thought I was going to roll early enough. I was just a little late on it, though. Really important we get one of them down really soon. As for this one, since circle strafing is going to be, like, perfect strats, it really doesn't matter how viable the weapon I use is. It'll still kill them. Just given enough time. So instead of waste a ridiculous amount of ammunition, that would have taken, like, 100 rounds. For the A key. Okay. It's also worth noting that this gun is unnaturally accurate right now. In most other circumstances, this gun would absolutely suck, no redeeming value. But it has some value right now, purely as a result of the fact that it is so accurate. It has 2 of the biggest accuracy ups in the game. On top of one another, affecting it. Beautiful. I'll be taking that blank. Looks like I got the right path as well. Looks like I definitely did, in fact. There's no way this can loop back. Oh. Planned. Totally planned. Alright. There's a lot of these that I can throw in because I know I'm never going to be able to use them. Oh, the gun muncher doesn't want Casey! I thought that was fixed. I thought Casey was now allowed. This is the final gun I can give you. Can someone tell me how many guns it just ate? Because I'm curious. I'm curious how much it just fucked me. By my estimate, there's no way that I'm going to need those. Otherwise, I wouldn't have fed them in. This is why I stack so much armor as... Well, I say so much armor. I mean all the armor that I can. Because that wasn't so much armor in this game. We got like 2 opportunities to buy armor. But this is why I buy armor at every opportunity I get. Okay. Whew. Wrong path, but you know, to be expected. I've been getting it too often on the first try recently. Okay. 300 rounds, I've got to clear 4 rooms with them. And I've got a backup gun. What's my backup boss weapon? Did I only leave myself the AU gun for the boss? I think I left myself an AU gun and Demon Head. Is that gonna be enough? Did I get a little overzealous there? I think I may have gotten quite overzealous there. Thank you. Yeah, no, I left myself with next to Buggery All. And this is another wrong path. This is unfortunate. This is wildly unfortunate. Whee. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a weapon now. Okay, don't have the next room be the worst room in hell. Or the worst room in hell part 2. No, okay. It's not, we're fine. Boom. Alright, well... Shit. I have one more gun to throw in here. That's the empty gun. So the AK. Yep. Yeah, it's about to be expected. If you could only see the gnarled look on my face right now. I feel a fool. I really do. I feel like a right fool. I've been caught by that before as well. Thankfully, this is still gonna be, you know, mostly enough. But good lord. I can't believe that I came that close to putting myself through extinction for a chance at a gun. But also, to be fair, how many fucking guns did I put in that thing? How many? Because I deserve something. Thankfully, due to bouncy bullets, this is hitting twice. I didn't expect that to be the case. But since it is the case, we'll be going entirely with this weapon for this. Ah, bug up. And yeah, they were perfectly spaced. Perfectly spaced. This looks like a win. Looks like a win, smells like a win. My god. Is it a win? Oh, fuck. I mean, not if I keep making dodges like that. Ah, rough. I'm obviously just doing this to heighten the tension. There's no way I would be this bad. Are you kidding me? Goodbye, Lich. Gold gun does a lot of damage. My name has been Rhapsody. That's been a robot run. Worked out pretty damn well. I think the entirety of that definitely hinged upon whether or not we got the A key that early in the game, and we did, so we won. Well done us. All skill, baby. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. That has been our 82nd or 81st win on the streak. Dude, I can't count. This is episode 99, the streak started on episode 17. 17 inclusive, and 99, right? So it's not 99 minus 17, it's 99 minus the 16 that I lost in. So... Oh. 80, 83? 83? 83? Dude, I am not good at maths, alright? Said the person training to be a software engineer. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. By the way, there's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, past, present, and future. By the way, I've got a Discord. If you're interested, there's a Discord linked at the very top of my Twitter, and if you talk in it, I'll respond to you. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and we'll see you next time.